NEOEN is an independent power producer, so our aim is to generate green electricity from renewable sources and to hold energy generating assets. In order to do that, we develop, we build, we finance and we operate plants across multiple technologies. We are present in solar, we are present in wind, we are present in biomass and also in offshore wind. Our objective is really to keep our plants producing at the highest level of efficiency, because that is what will make the best returns for our investments. Renewable energy, especially wind and solar, is great because 1% additional production is really 1% that goes down into the bottom line. So this extra efficiency really has tremendous financial impact for us. So our objective is to get the most out of our assets, and in order to do that, we have to be on top of what goes on both on a day-to-day basis and on a medium-term basis. What we liked about QoS was one, the ability to have the same tool working across different technologies, because we knew that in our organization the asset managers may be looking at solar assets, maybe looking at wind plants, and they need to, as much as possible, be comfortable and have the same reflexes and the same tools to do that across these technologies. And we were looking for a tool which was as integrated as possible. In other words, not just allowing them to see events as they happen, so real-time monitoring, but also allow them to plan their actions and give them the ability to anticipate what they have to do, give them access to data, historical data, give them access to comparative data to help them in their analysis. But we are happy to discover the ability to manage contract and have a common base accessible by anyone from anywhere about the giving precise information about the contractual data relevant for our plans. So it's a unifying tool. In between, as I said, our organization has moved from being very Paris-centered to being international. We now have operating assets in Portugal with people on site in Lisbon managing these assets. The fact that we use a common tool is also a great unifier within the team to get the same processes and the same approach on.
Carole Descroix, je m'occupe du service exploitation de NEOEN en France, à l'international, pour les centrales photovoltaïques et éoliennes. Donc nos enjeux sur le moyen, voire court terme, c'est CESTAS avec notre centrale de 300 MW, composée de 25 sociétés de projets. C'est composé de un peu moins d'1 million de panneaux, à peu près 4600 km de câbles, 200 postes de transformation 33 kV et un de 225. Donc, c'est un projet d'une ampleur assez importante. Et à plus long terme, on a des enjeux aussi de mise en route de centrales solaires et éoliennes à l'international. Voilà.
CESTAS is our flagship project. We were a young company. We started operations in late 2008, 2009. We have 500 megawatts of assets either in operation or in construction, out of which CESTAS is over half of those assets. So for us, it's a key project that has transformed the company, changed its dimension, and changed its ability to manage large and complex projects. It has been a long investment on a development, from a development point of view, several years of investment and resources put into organizing what is and bringing to life what is now the largest PV plant in Europe, 300 megawatts near Bordeaux, 300 megawatts. It's covering 300 hectares, which I think is about 600 football fields, covered with PV modules. It's currently being built. We're about 1/3 into the construction, and it will start operations autumn 2015.
Okay.
It will produce the energy of Bordeaux, at least for the consumer part of Bordeaux, which is the largest town a few kilometers away from CESTAS.
Okay.